I'm so sorry. Hi, kitty cats. So if I look a bit of a mess, that is because it is so freaking hot here in Vermont. At least for somebody in the north, it is. I mean, maybe to somebody that lives someplace where it's usually hot, it's probably like not a big deal. But to us here, like 80 something degrees after, you know, well, yesterday it was in the 70s. And I don't remember what it was the day before. But last week, it was like in the 40s and stuff. It was cold. And all of a sudden, boom, it's like freaking 80 degrees. It's not good. At least for me. I glad that it's sunny out. I'm glad that it's spring out. But it's a little too hot too quickly. But you know what? That's better than another snowstorm. And I'm just going to say that. But it makes me a little messy because I wasn't ready for it. Plus, just didn't have a good day. And so, I don't want to get into it. Well, anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm just really emotional the past couple days because I had to go see a specialist and we got there too late and they couldn't put us in and we had to change the date. And I just kind of like, I held my cool while I was in that office. But then we went, because it was in a hospital, and then we went downstairs. My boyfriend went to the bathroom and I just sat in this like large waiting area in the main area. Sorry about that. Motorcycles, how the motorcyclists are out. And I just kind of fell apart because I'm in pain most of the time, and it sucks. And also my skin condition, which they say is related to the reason that I'm in pain, or they think is, and that's why I was going to see the specialist, basically for him to say, yes, this is true, and start me on medications that would help me. My regular doctor can't put me on those medications, because if she does, it could possibly mask the problem, and then the specialist wouldn't be able to help me, which is a rheumatologist, because I probably have some sort of arthritis, and there are certain kinds of arthritis that are like related to psoriasis. And my psoriasis is so bad now, that's why I'm still wearing this cardigan, which usually is quite comfortable, but today it is so hot that while in the car, I actually took it off and just kind of said, fuck it, if somebody saw my skin. And usually I'm kind of a, fuck it kind of girl about so many things, but my skin has really been making me super self-conscious, which is so not me. I'm not really usually a self-conscious person. There are two things that get to me though. My skin and my hair can sometimes make me very self-conscious. Which is why I wear a lot of hair pieces and stuff like that, because I have very fine hair. And because of that, you can see my scalp a lot and it bothers me. And so I cover it up with like wigs and hair pieces and things like that. And most of the time people don't have any idea that there's an issue. Because I've gotten really good at it over the years. But I'm telling you guys, because you know what? Some of you might have those issues too. And it might be helpful to hear that somebody else has them as well. And in fact, I'm going to show you what my skin looks like before I get into my favorites. One of my favorites actually is this cardigan. This cardigan has been a favorite really for a couple months. I've loved it. It's so soft. It has been so comfortable. And I got it for Gwynnie B, but I haven't bought it. I'm going to end up sending it back because even on sale, it's kind of expensive. And I totally understand why, because it is just, the material is fantastic. But it's not really something. But you know what? Being able to wear it for this amount of time has been really nice. That's the great thing about Gwynnie B. You can decide when to send something back, you know? So there it is. You can see it's really scaly. And it's not something you want to show the world usually, you know? It's actually gotten a little better recently. In fact, this one's actually better. And this is the arm that goes out in the sun when we're in the car. And that might be why this is better than this side. Because sun helps it a lot. Which is super weird, you know. When talking to the dermatologist, she was like, most people, you know, I'd say, don't be out in the sun that much. And she's like, in your case, you really need to get out in the sun. You need to put your skin out there. The problem with that is that people will see my skin and I'm so self-conscious about it that I don't really want to be out in the sun. I don't want people to see my skin. So it's just an issue. And it's just been really hard for me to deal with this. And, God, I don't want to cry on camera. But you know what? If any of you have had skin issues, which some of you I have talked to, and I know that you do, and I know you understand how this feels. I know it's good for you to know that other people, you know, are going through it too. Whether, you know, whatever skin issue you might have or anything that makes you feel self-conscious, I get you. So, but you know what? We have to just stand up and remind ourselves that we are beautiful no matter what. And that if somebody, you know, has an issue with how we look, we have to just say, fuck it. Because, you know what? Anybody who makes decisions about who you are based on how you look is not the sort of person you really want to be friends with anyways, or even want to know. The biggest issue for me is that I feel like some people think I'm contagious when they see my skin, because my ex-husband's like that. He sees people with skin issues or anything that's unusual and he thinks they're contagious and they're going to give it to me. But that's his own issues. And he's actually subscribed to me, so he's going to see this and be like, what the fuck? But I don't care. You guys don't know who he is. And he can just get over that if he's watching this. Like, that's life, dude. You know, I'm not mentioning your name. I'm just saying what I'm going to say. So anyways, let's get into the favorites because this is sad and I'm crying. That's no good. We want fun. Fun, right? I want this to be a fun channel. Fun. So, anyways, I have had some coffee today. Can you tell? I had some Dunkin' Donuts because on the way to the hospital, I had some Dunkin' Donuts. And then afterwards, because we didn't even get into the appointment, we went to Five Guys, which made me so supremely happy because I haven't been to Five Guys in ages. We don't get to Keene that often, which is where the hospital was, and that's where Five Guys is and TJ Maxx and lots of places that I like to go, like Target, but we didn't really have time to do all of that. So we just went to Five Guys, and I had a cheeseburger, and it was glorious. So anyways, right? We're supposed to be talking about March favorites. So, first of all, this Vera Wing perfume that I got through Influencer, and there'll be a link down below for if you want to use Influencer. It's, you can get free products to review, and you kind of like, they give you a list of things to do to review them, and you have to do them. And it's really cool because you get some neat little products. This was Vera Wang's Embrace Marigold and Gardenia, and I love this scent. Love it, love it, love it. So happy I have even that little tiny amount. I'm totally probably going to go buy a bottle when I have the chance. It's like $29.99, but I think I saw it someplace for $25.99. I think I did, but I don't know for sure. Gosh, I'm all like teary-eyed and my mascara's running, so obviously my mascara is not waterproof. It's actually a new mascara I got for Glossy Box, and which is the next video you'll see. I'm doing it a little backwards here. So anyways, my glasses are all messed up too. Oh my goodness, are we even going to get to the stuff, right? Are we going to even get to it this time? All right. Now, the next thing is these NYX eyeliners, which are not smudging all over the place. Just my mascara is. These are fantastic. They stay put. They're amazing. They last all day. They are so pigmented. I personally like using a little brush like this instead of a pen, but some people don't. So, I mean, if you don't like that, then you won't like these. Obviously, but I do. I think they're fantastic. I would suggest them to anyone who does not mind using a little brush like that. So the next thing is going to be this eyelash curler. I got this through an Ipsy offer that I bought, and there's actually two things from it that I'm going to show you. It came with some lashes, and it was from the Vintage Cosmetic Company. And I really like it. It's been really great. It came with like 2 little extra thingies. I like the color. It's rose gold, which is a very popular color these days. Love it. The other thing was that I got from them were these vintage, there's Vintage Cosmetic Company. I haven't tried them all, but I really like this one, Kitty. I've worn them several times. In fact, they've probably been worn out. But aren't they cute? Look at that. Isn't that cute? They were so cute on my eyes. Everybody was like, oh, your eyes look so cute. And they did, because they were. The next thing is something that not everybody likes. I don't care though. This is about what I like. You know, if you don't like this makeup, or if you don't like the person that does the makeup, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. I like this makeup. And I don't really have, I don't want to get into that stuff. That's gossip stuff, and I do not like gossipy YouTube stuff. I hate it when somebody, and I also hate it when somebody says, oh, if you don't like that stuff, you're lying. No, I'm fucking not. I know I've said the F word a lot this time around, and I usually rarely say the F word at all on this channel. I think it's because I'm just really over emotional today. But it really bothers me when people say that. Because no, I don't like it. I don't watch any of those YouTube channels that gossip about that stuff. In fact, there was a channel, I can't remember who it was, where she was doing that. She was gossiping. She was saying this and that, and I actually just, I no longer subscribe to her because I just don't like that stuff at all. I don't like it. So if you're looking for somebody who's going to blah, blah, blah gossip about this or that YouTuber, then yeah, you should probably leave. And that sucks for me because I don't have a huge amount of subscribers. I love the ones that I do though, and I do appreciate you, but if you're looking for gossip, this is the wrong place to be. So anyways, beauty killer. I got this, whoa, cats are going crazy. I got this. The cats don't like him either. The cat, this is gonna be a messed up video. I'll be right in a minute. I love this, although I have not used this color at all. This color, what is it called? Star Power. Sorry, Star Power doesn't get used at all. I apparently don't have any Star Power, but I love these other colors. This one's super nice. Courtney I've used a lot, and of course China White I've used. Vanity is a huge favorite of mine so far. And look, you can barely tell I've even used them, and I've actually used them a lot. This is gonna last forever. Forever. I mean, it's a great, great palette, and if, whatever. I think it's wonderful. And I mean, he is what he is. And if you don't like him, then don't watch him, It's that simple. So anyways, what was I going to say? And you don't have to buy his products either. I happen to like it. You don't have to like it. Oh, the next thing is Glossy Box. I got a coupon to get 3 months of Glossy Box for $15 instead of the traditional like 21 whatever. And they have got me. They've got me. The first one I was like, oh, I don't know. It's going to be hard not to keep getting it because I was thinking I'll use the 3 months and then I'll leave. I think I'm going to end up keeping it because I really, really like it. The stuff that they've given me has been pretty awesome, and it is so worth the amount of money. I mean, it just is. It's worth it. They give you so much stuff. And it's not just the amount, it's the stuff you're getting. It's like full sizes and stuff that I probably wouldn't buy because I just don't have the money. And being able to get it and use it and decide if it's worth the money. And I'm not saying, with Ipsy, sometimes I get stuff that's just too expensive for me. And having the sample is nice, but their samples are very small. Whereas Glossy Box, it's like not really a sample. It's like a full size amount. So you're really getting to use this stuff. And I think it's awesome. The next thing, that's all like my makeup stuff this time around. Makeup and skincare, whatever. I think it was mostly just makeup stuff. So now we're going to talk about my other things. I already told you about my cardigan. And then there's these kitty ears. I've been really appreciating these kitty ears to hold my hair back because my hair is actually really frizzy and curly. And this time it's getting hot, so now it's like curling up even more. And because it's all growing out on this side, it's all like, it looks a mess without something holding it back or without my hairpiece. But the hairpieces get hot this time of year, the really big hair pieces and stuff I have. So I'm looking for some like short-haired wigs to buy and some other like smaller headgear things that won't make me feel like I'm dying. So, and still look good. So there you go. But I love these kitty ears. They're really cute with the little roses and really sturdy too. The next thing, I know I keep looking over here because I've written down what I wanted to say. The next thing is TV. Me and John have been watching Legion. That has been our thing, me and him. We watching Legion. Or Iron Fist as much as we like Legion. I don't hate Iron Fist. I know there's been a lot of people that really like hated it. But could have been better. Legion though is super trippy. So you have to be ready for that. Like, you don't know what's real and what's not real for a while. And then when you think you do, you kind of wonder if you're right. That's very, very trippy. And it's kind of like, it's a Marvel thing, like Marvel Comics. And they're mutants. And it's really supposed to be about Professor Xavier's son, but they don't, so far that I've watched, they haven't mentioned him. I don't know if they will. They mentioned him, but not by name. They've just been, So it's very kind of odd. Like, besides Legion, I haven't noticed any mutants that I remember reading about in any of the comic books, but I could be wrong. It's been a while. So, yeah, there's Legion. We've been enjoying that. On my own, without my boyfriend, I've been enjoying White Collar, which is an older show, not like super old, but I binged watched like the whole thing this month, and I really enjoyed it. Wasn't so crazy about the ending, but whoever likes the ending of a show, I mean, really, even when it ends well, there's a part of you that's just mad that it's over, and I think that might be part of it for me. It was like, oh, that's it. Like, that's the end. Also, the fact that the last season was like 6 episodes, just really, I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to have a whole season, and it's like, oh, there's just 6 episodes. Okay. I felt like it was kind of rushed. Like, they were just, like, trying to tie up loose ends, like, really quickly. And end it well, so that you weren't, like, going, oh, what happened? Which was nice that they were allowed to do that, but still, I would have liked a full season instead of 6 episodes to end it. Then my daughter just started watching Attack on Titan. My brain's just falling out. Which actually really, I will probably be next month's favorites because we just started watching that again. But in the past, we've really enjoyed that. It's an anime. It's kind of odd. They're like giants that are kind of like human, but they're giants, and they're titans, which is why it's called Attack on Titan. So, anyways, that was not, of course, my best favorite, of course, was getting the new kitten, which has been a lot of fun. He's really, really crazy and always into stuff, and very, very cuddly, and I love him. So that is everything for this month. Well, this past month, and April so far has been pretty cool, I guess. We'll see what favorites I have for April and that time comes. And remember to subscribe and share. And when you share and there are more subscribers, when I reach 300 subscribers, I'll be giving away this matte eyeshadow palette from Hard Candy called the Look Pro Matte Eyeshadow Pro Palette. And it's really cool. Like, some of the colors in here make me super happy. And there'll be other things in the giveaway as well. And otherwise than that, give this video a thumbs up. Hit that bell if you want to get notifications. If you want to see me in other places like Snapchat, Instagram, and so on and so forth, all that information is down below in the information, along with any links that might have to do with this, you know, like the link to influencer or anything like that. And there's always a link to my daughter's YouTube channel because she did the artwork for my intro. And I think that's it. So remember, kitty cats, remember, be nice, even when you want to slap them in the face. Well, be kind. Be kind. I mean, I don't understand the point of being mean. I mean, sometimes we all are because we're moody and we're snippy and so forth, and it's understandable, but always try to be kind if you can, because it's much better than anything else, in my opinion. There's no reason to, like, be nasty. Everybody's going through something. Okay. Bye-bye, kitty cats.